Manchester United are arguably the biggest club in English football history. This is partly because of the amazing players to have played in the theatre of dreams. From flashy wingers to no-nonsense captains, these are the top 10 best Manchester United players of all time. At number 10, I have gone with Brian Robson. The Englishman spent 13 years at Old Trafford dominating the midfield and often chipping in with goals. Ryan was brought in for a British record fee at the time of £1.5 million. West Brom. Throughout his time with Man United, Robson won 4 FA Cups and 2 Premier Leagues as a European Cup Winners' Cup. Robson, even till this day, is widely regarded as a United legend, hence earning him a spot on the list. Up next we have Cristiano Ronaldo. Although Manchester United didn't get to enjoy him at his peak that honor goes Real Madrid, it was at Man United where he went from inconsistent talent to global superstar. Ronaldo had 2 spells at United, spending a total of about 8 years. It was during 2006 to 2009 where Ronaldo, still in his early 20s, spearheaded United to the pinnacle of domestic and European success. Ronaldo also racked up a fair bit of individual awards during his time with the Red Devils, like the Premier League Golden Boot, Premier League Player of the Season, and even the Ballon d'Or. Thanks to his consistency and importance to United during his time there, Ronaldo has earned himself a spot on the list. Up next I have chosen Roy Keane. The Irish midfielder was the embodiment of the winning mentality and never-say-die attitude that characterized Man United's dominance during the 90s to 2000s. Keane spent 12 years at the club, 8 of them as captain. Keane was seen as a leader of men during his time at Old Trafford. Keane's time at United was also very successful, with him winning 7 Premier League titles, 4 FA Cups, a Champions League, as well as PFA Player of the Year. Keane's amazing tackle, commanding presence, and aggressive style of play made him loved by United faithful. There is no doubt that Keane should be on the list. For the number 7 spot, I have chosen Wayne Rooney. One of Wayne Rooney's final big moments in a United shirt was to become the club's all-time leading scorer, eventually finishing on 253 goals after 13 years at Old Trafford. He also completed a rare full set of major trophies during his United career: Premier League titles, 3 League Cups, an FA Cup, a Club World Cup, as well as a PFA Player of the Year. Rooney scored arguably the single best goal in Premier League history when he netted an overhead kick in dramatic circumstances in a 2011 Manchester derby. The reason he isn't seen as even more of a legend is due to a couple of instances where he wanted to leave the club. We have Paul Scholes. Widely seen as one of the greatest English players of his generation, it is only in retirement that Paul Scholes has begun to receive the adulation from a wider football audience that he deserves. Scholes had 2 stints at the club, with the first being from 1994 with the second stint being from 2012 to 2013. Scholes started his United career as a goalscorer, regularly contributing double figures each season and peaking with 20 in 2002-2003. As he got older, they dropped into more of a deep-lying playmaker role where he could dictate play, and his football intelligence, just like a lot of people on this list, won a fair bit of silverware, winning 11 Premier League titles, 3 FA Cups, 2 League Cups, as well as a Club World Cup. Scholes' easygoing nature and consistent brilliance made him a favourite of the United faithful and has earned him a spot on the list. At number 7, I have chosen Eric Cantona. Bought for £1.2 million from Leeds midway through the 1992-93 campaign, Eric Cantona gave United the edge and additional quality they needed to exert newfound domestic dominance in the early years of the Premier League era. The infamous Kung Fu kick only underlined his cult status. Who remains a beloved subject of Old Trafford chants to this day, was a catalyst in more ways than one and is credited with not only immediately improving the team he joined, but also mentoring a group of talents that delivered success for up to 2 decades. Cantona won 4 Premier Leagues, 2 FA Cups, and a PFA Player of the Year. United fans with amazing moments and left a legacy at United. Next we have the legend Denis Law. Sir Matt Busby saw fit to pay a British record fee to bring Denis Law back to English football from Torino in 1962, and was soon rewarded by the Scotsman's prolific goalscoring. His 46 goals in 1963-64 remains a club record in a single season, and sadly missed out on the 1968 European Cup final through injury. But he was near unplayable during the 1960s and left a diminishing United side in 1973 on 237 goals for the club. He therefore still remains 3rd on the club's all-time goalscorer list. Denis Law's stay at United was so legendary the club had a statue of him built. I would appreciate it if you could please hit the like and subscribe button, as I am on the road to 100 subscribers, and it really helped if you subscribed. Let's carry on with the video. Next we have another member of the Busby Babe in George Best. There is a belief that George Best's United career burned bright and fast, opting to walk away at the age of just 27 in 1974. But the legendary winger still played close to 500 games in all competitions over a decade-long period and scored 179 goals. Best won 2 First Division titles, a European Cup, First Division top scorer, as well as even the Ballon d'Or. Best's career may have been cut short by lack of discipline and consistency, but there is no doubt of Best's legacy at Man United. At number 2, we have Ryan Giggs. Ryan Giggs was 17 when he made his United debut and 41 when he played his final game for the club, showing tremendous professional longevity during a career that saw him personally win more major trophies than most other Premier League clubs in their entire history. Giggs won 13 Premier League titles for League Cups, for FA Cups, as well as PFA Player of the Year. He was a constant throughout United's 2-decade period of dominance under Sir Alex Ferguson and was never a passenger of the club's success. In 2008, Giggs broke the all-time United record for appearances and extended it to a surely unbeatable 963 by the time he retired. Before we go on, I would like to clarify that this is just my opinion, and I know that I haven't included some big names some of you would think deserve to be here, for example Peter Schmeichel. At number 1 for my top 10 best Man United players of all time, I have gone with Sir Bobby Charlton. Bobby Charlton bridged 2 defining eras of Manchester United history, emerging at the height of the Busby Babes and later leading a new team to domestic and European glory out of the ashes of the Munich air disaster. He scored 29 goals in the first season after the tragedy. Charlton became only the second Englishman to win the Ballon d'Or in 1966 and was nominated for the prestigious accolade 9 times in total. When he left United in 1973, he held the all-time record for appearances and goals, which remained unbroken for 35 and 44 years respectively. Charlton to this day is seen as a United icon, with a statue of him is still outside the stadium. So there you have it, those are my top 10 Man United players of all time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.